get so excited that I start stepping on myself. I should set this up. I should have led the show with this today. It's just that I don't tend to focus on what we're doing up front. This is an article that ended up in the Western Journalism Center. Campus Reform picked it up. A bunch of folks are picking up what's happening. Bill Clinton rapes covered up before OU speech. A message reading Bill Clinton rapes appeared on Ohio University's free speech wall a few hours before the former president's speech on the campus, but was painted over shortly before the event because it's the free speech wall. Now, this valiant lady, they spray painted USA over it. Isn't that sweet? Oh, Hillary cares about USA, USA as she sells it out. And so this woman holds up the shirt, not the Clinton rape shirt from InfoWarsStore.com, because there's not time to get it, not time to order it. And that's why she gets the full 5,000. I could play games and say, you know, it wasn't our shirt. No, no, no. She improvised, she adapted, she overcome. And we're going to get all these folks on the show very, very soon. So the guy in New York gets 5,000. The fella that wasn't wearing the shirt but did get it on MSNBC, he gets 2,000, I've decided. He didn't get everything done, but still he got it done. She gets 5,000. And I got to say, the fact that Bill Clinton was there, I don't know who's more amazing. We should maybe have a vote when I have all these folks on together. Who's more amazing, the fella at the barricade and the first to do it in New York on the Morning Fox and Friends, or is it this lady in front of Bill Clinton? I mean, there's a wide shot. She's a good 30, 40 feet from him. She has Bill Clinton's a rapist. We played the other clip because it's better audio from ABC, but again, ABC zoomed it in. They wouldn't really show it. Bill Clinton, a rapist. She holds it up, probably behind the person spray painting in the legal and lawful area. They have these free speech walls where they ask the graffiti artists, you know, do it here. A lot of it's great art, by the way. I like to visit the graffiti wall here in Central Austin. It's pretty amazing. And Bill Clinton goes, yeah, she does that because she doesn't want to debate me. She does that because she doesn't want to have a conversation. Oh, really? Invite her up on stage and talk about your rapes, you know, settling sexual assault cases, civilly, Juanita Broderick, all of it, buddy boy. And how you raped countries, and how Hillary covers up for you, and how you fund radical Islamists that murder and enslave and put 5-year-old girls into sex slavery. You're a raper of America. You've molested this country. Now get off our back, you old crook. Crawl back into hell where you came from. So let's go ahead and play the audio of this for radio listeners.
Too many people are worried about whether there's going to be a future and their kids can have the same upward mobility they felt they had. Well, I need help. I know that. I know that. That's what it ought to be about. How can we have an economy that works for everybody? How can we make sure everybody gets a chance to participate? How can we help?
Okay, let's stop right there. We've shown the wide shot so folks get an establishment. Now, ABC has a close shot on her from the side, has better audio. Let's play that clip, and I'm going to get into the other news here and also give the number out to take your calls. Here it is.
I know that. That's what it ought to be about. How can we have an economy that works for everybody?
I'm a con man.
How can we make sure everybody gets a chance to participate? How can we help families succeed in the most important
you get off our back. You don't make sure nothing.
Children and succeed at work? How can we live together with all of our diversity so we can all rise together?
What do those reporters all look like? Deer in headlights. Slaves.
So that we can grow. How can we do it? Don't worry about that.
Don't worry about that.
I can tell you one thing. I love it when people come into my rallies, and it's a dead giveaway when they don't ever want to have a conversation because they know they'll lose the conversation.
By the way, I'm just told on the screen, we don't have teleprompters, but they type little messages up there in Microsoft Word to me or whatever it is. I guess we're on Linux, whatever Linux's version is. That somebody just did it again with Matt Lauer. They're grabbing the video now. So my gut told me it's going to happen 5 times. And I just never should question it. Like yesterday, I see the town hall and I go, that looks fake. Because I saw the HD version and it looked like a movie. And then I sat there and got a headache analyzing why I thought it was fake. Then forgot to ever even cover it. Wake up this morning and it's child actors. More actors, I'm told, are being identified. The whole thing's fake with Hillary. Instead of just go with gut, go with gut, go with gut. But I have to. You know what? You can't just go with gut. But I tell you, my life just gets better and better when I do. It's amazing. And by the way, you've all got one too. And everything the globalists do is about clouding that gut. Clouding that gut. The gut is hooked into hundreds of millions of neurons with a direct connection, a wire from the brain right down to your gut. So it's not your gut, it's your brain, it's your subconscious. Hundreds of times more powerful than the conscious. And I wonder with these people that love the Clintons, I mean, how can you not know? My gut is, Donald Trump, oh my gosh, thank you, you're so wonderful. My gut with Hillary is, enemy, enemy, enemy. I mean, where is your gut? In fact, with Trump, my gut likes Trump so much, I'm like, is this a devilish deception? My gut's never liked someone so much. But I always second guess my gut to my peril. You know, what is wisdom? I think it's following your gut. I mean, I tell you, some ancients worship the sun. I think we should start worshiping our gut before all the Christians go crazy. I'm a Christian. That's a figure of speech. I'm not a gut worshiper. I'm not Turkish. So I like women with some curves and a little bit of a gut. Kind of like belly dancing. You want to get rid of fat shaming. A little bit of hips and a little bit of belly, kind of cute, you know? All right. Lord, please control me. All right, now, because that's all only thing that can. Yeah, Matt Lauer, Bill Clinton is a rapist. I've been waiting for this a long time. The season to say, fire at will, Commander. And I mean politically. And the enemy looks at me and says, we can fire back. Oh, I think you already have quite a bit. We got all the messages. We went to the funerals. We're going forward. Now, let's continue. Before I get into the rest of the news and open the phones up to take your calls. Our best product that everyone should be taking every day. I ran out of water. Will somebody get me some water? Thanks. Appreciate it. I would get my own water during the breaks. I'm working in here, running around like a chicken with my head cut off. Every day when I take DNA Force, and every day I take Supermel Vitality, and every day I take the iodine, we have the proprietary special iodine. Look into it for yourself. It just makes my life better. But I've got to take it religiously. I've got to take the probiotic. I've got to take the selenium. I've got to take the biome defense. Where'd my DNA Force go? Here it is. I got to do it. And all I know is you put energy into what we're doing, you only see it get bigger. There's nowhere where you can spend your money where it has a bigger effect viciously attacking the New World Order with everything we got. We are crazed, foaming at the mouth, totally committed, caution to the wind, on fire. And our products are a manifestation of that. I would not bring you selenium if it wasn't the very best that anybody's got out there at a price that absolutely annihilates the competition. BioTrue selenium. It's electrochemical. It's needed in the body. It's absolutely essential. They keep lowering the amount of it in the food and in the vitamins because they know, ladies and gentlemen, that it is lightning in a bottle. The hammer of Thor. And I'm telling you, the more I take Biome Defense, the more I take the selenium, I mean, I get high off this. And I'm not pushing this as I'm telling you personally, maybe you don't bounce off the walls like I do. This is better than Brain Force. And I love Brain Force. And it works different for everybody else. But Brain Force can make me be a real jerk. And it's like 9 at night. I've been working all day and I've been up since 6 a.m. I take some Brain Force. Oh, my brain's working real good, but I'm a pretty mean person. Most folks didn't like that. And it's all seen as safe, all high-quality products. But that's just what happens. I can use natural stimulants God gave us, but it didn't turn out well. Not BioTrue selenium from the mighty mustard seed. And we've got 23% off DNA Force. If there's one product you get where you want to see dramatic results, I'd say it's the iodine it's Super Male, or it's DNA Force. See, I was about to say DNA Force is the best results. I just can't say that. Because but people call the customer service. They go, hey, I have ruptured disc, and all of a sudden I have feeling back, and I'm tingling, and what the hell is this? This is the only product we sell that has 170 studies just on BioPQQ where we can actually say it's known to regrow nerves. So look out. Sometimes you may have an old injury, and the nerves are severed, and you take this, and a month into it, you wake up, holy hell, pain. I mean, real stuff isn't a game, okay? So consult your physician. I mean, we don't sell games here. I will be damned to Hades before I screw people over. Everybody knows that. And so I'm just telling you, DNA Force is $100 with 23% off. It's a steal at $140 regularly. It is an absolute steal. Because, again, depending on which shipment we get, what the cost is in the market, $40 to $50+ for one ingredient in each bottle. That's one ingredient of a whole bunch of ingredients. Now, the BioPQQ costs more than all the other ingredients combined in the bottle. You sign up for auto ship, you get an additional 10% off, which makes it, a huge discount, like $90 or $93. So auto ship's $93 instead of $103. It's discounted right now, and that funds our operation. DNA Force, DNA Force. If you've got the money, take it. Now, I felt guilty when we were coming out with this, and I talked to the chemists and the scientists, and I said, I really feel bad because, quite frankly, a decade ago, I couldn't afford this. I said, quite frankly, me and the kids and everybody taking it every month, it's cost a lot of money for me because, I buy it from the company. It's all done, above board. I go there and buy it at a discount, obviously. And they said, well, it's funny you say that. We're looking at a vision formula that has plants that we know have BioPQQ in them, but you really aren't supposed to say that. So this is a poor man's DNA Force. And I'll just tell you point blank. OcuPower is the most sickeningly powerful. It isn't just for eyes, folks, but it's stuff that's known that's good for the eyes, for the cones, the rods, the systems in the eye. Obviously, if it's good for the eyeball, it's like our ProstaGuard. Everything in there is good for your prostate on record. A lot of it's even got big admitted studies on it. But it doesn't matter. The point is that it's obviously good for other stuff. And so OcuPower is $29.95, and it is the poor man's DNA Force. So never fear, that is available. And it's got plants, but because the Japanese, everybody have patented BioPQQ and the rest of it, we're not going to say that here. But it's got some good stuff in it that'll give you the tingles if you got the areas that obviously have the problems. And again, I'm just a layperson. I hire the top scientists. That's what we do. And that's why we're dominating more and more at an exponential rate. Nutraceuticals, we really are having a scary effect in the market. We're making everybody basically copy us and bring in higher quality. It's like, great, you're competing now. Good. Help people. Teach us something, and then we'll copy you. That's how this works. All right, I'm done ranting. Let's go to this report since I mentioned it. We've got all these stories, all this incredible stuff happening, but the biggest issue here that I'm getting to, 44 Afghan troops go missing while visiting the U.S. Can't make that stuff up. I wonder if Jay Johnson will just give him instant citizenship by accident again. Kind of like somebody pulled a trigger accidentally, in a parking lot and blew Kennedy's head off in Dallas in 1963. Kind of like cruise missiles can shoot through a window on accident. No science, no planning. It's a conspiracy theory if you think there was. You're a conspiracy theorist if you don't think Guam is a floating island, because the government officials said it was a floating island, and it must be a floating island, or you're a conspiracy theorist, because you're not allowed to question. You just receive knowledge from the priesthood, no matter how stupid they are, and just go along with whatever they say. General, I want to ask you a question. Why don't we just blow these Russian airplanes up? Well, there'll be a huge loss of life. Not by our cruise missiles. No, but the Russians will respond with military attack. I don't understand. How are they going to attack our cruise missile when it ain't a person? Well, that'll cause World War III. They'll hit other targets. Huh? Hold on a minute. We blow up their airplanes, then they don't do nothing. That's how it works, like Iraq, right? See, I've got hundreds of articles, hundreds in front of me, but I cannot get over this, that they think islands are floating. They think you can blow up Russian airplanes and they won't respond. But it's not that they don't think they'll respond. I could get if they were full of hubris and thought the Russians would back down. That's not going to happen. Never did. What I don't understand is that they don't understand when the generals, month after month, hearing after hearing, tell them they're going to fight back, and the damn congressmen don't know what fighting back means. This is who we've elected? I guess the elites go out and find the biggest yes men they can in the world, who are the stupidest people. You think islands float? You're our next congressman. You think you attack sovereign countries, they don't fight back? You're our next congressman. You don't know 2 + 2 = 5? You're our next congressman. You don't think it's a big deal to have a bunch of child actors at a Hillary event? Totally fake? You're our next congressman. These people are a plague. They are a disease. They are a mental illness. They're the elite? No, you're not the elite. Those of us that have it built in to work with everybody and kind of get along, and you use our tribal programming to go along with the chiefs for the better of the tribe to screw us over. You're not our chiefs. You're not our people. You're not honorable. You need to go. You need to get your hands off the nuclear weapons and go back to hell where you came from. And that goes for you, Bill Clinton. See, Bill Clinton, I'm not a big fat pig, and I know you're really skinny, I mean metaphysically, who only cares about himself. I care about my family. I care about this planet. I care about all my ancestors, and I'm not going to have you destroy the planet and ruin all of our struggles for the species. I am a human. I am the total collectivist. I am the archetypal collectivist. I am the complete collectivist. You manipulate us knowing we're collectivists to build your horrible nightmare, when our true collectivism is individuals being liberty-based, acting in what's honorable, and then in the collective expressing that, and then expressing the ultimate in chivalry to take us to the next level. Something you do not understand. I could care less if you kill me. I have zero fear. I have total DNA level fear of you succeeding and blowing the planet up. You people, so here's the deal. They all want to kill themselves subconsciously. The globalists have a conscious level where they want to just take over and be horrible people, but their subconscious has enough human left in them, it's trying to kill them all the time. The problem is then it manifests in the conscious that they just want to kill all of us. They project that, and then they kill everybody. No, Clinton, the answer is give in to your subconscious. Look, I'm not going to sit here and say, see, I told you so, that communist Chinese-style net censorship was coming to the web, because it's already here. It's being announced. The way you keep the internet open and free is you get involved more than ever. Go to Infowars.com/app. A new battleship in the fight. Infowars Live, available right now. We're looking for a crew to man it. You going to sit down and play games and be a trendy? Or are you going to be part of history? Don't sit by and let the internet and free speech be stolen from you. Take action.